science basically is building knowledge, human knowledge, for centuries on top of prior knowledge. And sometimes prior knowledge gets tweaked or even removed, but most of the time we're building and building and building, and it's getting more and more nuanced and precise.
Right. So since the birth of modern medicine was, first thought about, when we talk about Hippocrates as a father of modern medicine, it really was Galen, and maybe because I'm from Rome, I'm kind of biased to the Roman authors, but so we're talking about 2,000 years, coming up to 2,000 years, when the idea that disease is not something that is given by the gods or given by a curse or a metaphysical event, but it is a physical, occurrence. That is what marked the beginning of modern medicine and modern science. So there have been very many theories, and we've been learning upon that. What we've been learning is that there is no black and white. What we've been learning is that every person is different. Every person reacts in a different way because each individual is a microcosm of their own, and they function according to their own makeup, which is genetic, experiential, philosophical, you can then mix everything into that. Psychological, neurological, immunological, all the logicals that you can find, but there are logicals, right? That none of them is an illogical, right? They all have a reason. There is a lot we don't know yet, but there are things that we know that are true. And even new discoveries are not going to change the fact that if you have a defective heart valve, you should change it if you want to survive.
The nature of spiritual epiphany is at odds with science, because science is building on what's come before, and the sort of psychological abandoning your current reality for a new one is an emotionally volatile attempt to throw out all of human history and knowledge and embrace something brand new.
I don't agree that's the case. I actually agree the opposite. I think that both of them work to create progress. If you think about it, scientific progress comes from intuition, from intuitive bursts that, from, for instance, Fleming sitting in his office and looking on a petri dish that he left outside accidentally, and finding out that there was this, mold growing that was killing bacteria, right? It was like really serendipitous. It was a moment of flash, right? So
it's like almost like his mind suddenly tapped into some universal understanding of reality and just understood it.
Right. And then he spent another 10 years trying to demonstrate what he intuited, right?
And that's what we do. That's what we do.
And that's how the scientific process works. You have an intuition, and then you pursue that intuition. That's how research works, right? You have an idea that might or might not be true, and then you work to validate or disprove your idea. Right. The secret is to be prepared to whichever outcomes shows out to be true.